Hey guys, Gravender here, and welcome back to another episode of Marvel Contest of Champions. I was kind of asked to do a video similar to this a little bit earlier. Seen some stuff circulating around about the M.O.D.O.K problems video that Marvel Contest of Champions put out a little bit earlier today, or a lot earlier today rather. There have been people kind of breaking it down and looking, some things that just kind of caught people's eyes. Obviously the images right here for you guys to see popped up first thing, but I kind of wavered on whether or not I was going to do this video or not, because I really don't get into the speculation of things unless I know something in concrete. But it's if it's not a tease to something, it's a nice little throw back to the comics and other characters that could be teased of being in the game. Now, we kind of got thrown for a loop, or at least some people did. Some people got thrown for a loop on April Fool's whenever Contest put up the picture of the pets, the Marvel pets. It was April's Fool's. That's pretty much all it was. It was April's Fool's. There was no big deal to it. Some people thought it was real though. It's just, I don't know. That's why I don't like to do those kinds of videos. That's exactly why I didn't make a video on that one, because it was just that. It was an April's Fool's. You can see it right here. That's just what it was. But let's break down this one little scene. The video itself isn't very long, but it was a good video. I liked it. It was a nice way of introducing M.O.D.O.K. A lot of people are speculating that this video is Kabam's way of saying, hey, we're going to get M.O.D.O.K sooner. I personally don't think it is. I think it's a way of introducing M.O.D.O.K in the way that they kind of did Kamala Khan, and M.O.D.O.K will probably be the next special event. That's just what I think. But let's just take a look here at this scene that we've got with all this stuff here. It makes sense. This is a facility that's keeping the collectors' stuff, and that's, you know, or whoever it is that's keeping things down. But you know, we've got M.O.D.O.K at the end, trapped in the most. And I laughed really hard at this. The most oddliest thing of all, he's trapped in a daily crystal. Like, we're not going to get M.O.D.O.K in a daily crystal, but that's exactly what M.O.D.O.K is trapped in at the end of the video. But this one scene, this picture, has a lot of different elements of different characters in it. First off, we're going to start at the top left and work our way around clockwise down to the last image. The first thing that pops out is there is a cane. It's not. There's been people kind of saying it's a scepter. It's not. It's a cane that is Kingpin's cane. That's unmistakable. There's a picture of him right here with his cane. That's definitely Kingpin's cane. Then the unmistakable tire, which now it could be Johnny Blaze's motorcycle. It definitely could be. That's a huge possibility that this is Johnny Blaze's motorcycle, and this is a clue into Ghost Rider. Or, well, a lot of people didn't think of this either. We've got, and it skips ahead a little bit, you've got World War II Captain America's shield there. That could have been Captain America's motorcycle. I like the theory that it's Johnny Blaze, Ghost Rider's motorcycle, though, just because it would be a new character. If you know, and I'm not saying that these are characters they're going to bring in. This is all complete speculation. Period. Don't say this is the word from here. It's totally not. It's just all rumor and speculation. The ball and chain. Absorbing Man. That's a definite throwback to Absorbing Man to me. Some people said Thunderball. I don't think so. I think more of characters that they can relate in. Quake is going to be into the game soon enough. They have Absorbing Man on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's a good tie-in. On the box, it looks just like a normal kind of cover for, like you go into your grandma's house and you go into that one room where they have all of their stuff and they've got stuff covered, like boxes covered up with blankets. That to me is what that looks like, but it could be a clue into Cloak. And we'll go straight down to the bottom with the daggers in the box. It could be a clue into Cloak and Dagger. And that's why they're on opposite sides of the rooms, both in boxes. Who knows? Yeah, it could be. It could be Cloak's cloak. On the floor, next to the ball and chain, those are unmistakably Green Goblin. I kind of butchered that. Pardon me. It's late. It's almost 3 a.m. here, burning the midnight oils. But those are unmistakably the Green Goblins. Green Goblins. God, why can't I say? Green Goblins. Pumpkin bombs. It just is. You've got 2 Captain America shields. I don't think that these are anything as a clue into to another Captain America. You've got the Captain America shield that's in the game right now, and you've got the World War II version of Captain America shield that probably should have been on the World War II one that we've got right now. Moving over to the right just a little bit of the shields, that is Ulysses Claw's sonic gun. And we got to kind of clue in to Claw if you don't know who Claw is. We got an introduction to him with Andy Serkis playing him in Age of Ultron. And it was a nice setup for Claw getting his sonic disruptor gun, his sound wave gun, whatever you want to call it, in that movie with Ultron cutting his arm off. So there's that. Now let's go down to the bottom right. That is most definitely Beta Ray Bill's hammer. It's unmistakably different than Thor's hammer. You can't miss it. You can't get it wrong for anything else. That is definitely Beta Ray Bill's hammer. Ever so slightly down to the corner of the box. This is another kind of debate that's been going on. A lot of people are saying that looks like Carnage. It does a little bit. But to me, it looks more like Ben Reilly's Scarlet Spider. That's what it looks like to me. The eyes kind of line up a little bit, and you can see in the images that I'm posting along with these the subtle differences. Carnage's eyes are really kind of crazy. These have a shape to them that stay. There's no like juts off in it. It looks like it's been made to look like the eyes of the Scarlet Spider. And I think there was actually some talk not too long back that Scarlet Spider could possibly be in the game. So this is another throw to get. Just above that, there's a stick. And this is another one that's not so clean cut that it could be a couple of different things. Some people are saying that is Stick's stick. God, why are so many of these are just like puns on each other. From Daredevil. And other people are saying that, well, that could be a staff, and it could be Gambit's, which would be awesome. To the next box over. That is unmistakably Iron Man's Mark I helmet, which could be a clue in to either the Mark I outfit or the Ironmonger. Either one. I mean, they're pretty much the same thing. Ironmonger was just the Mark I with updates, so there's that. Above those are some knives, which I said earlier could be a counter opposite to the box adjacent to that with the cloak, and it could be cloak and daggers, or that could be Bullseye's daggers. That would be kind of cool. Just in my mind, that would be kind of cool. And finally, in this image is Volstag's hammer, or Volstag's axe, or the Executioner's axe. I'm gonna go with Volstag more. Executioner might be okay, but you know, there's some of them that are just unmistakably what they are. You can tell what they are. There's nothing about them that could be said any different. Like the cane, the pumpkin bombs, claws, sonic, sound, gun, Beta Ray Bill's hammer, and the Mark I helmet. I mean, it could be Ironmonger or a Mark I suit, but it's definitely the Mark I helmet. They're the same thing. But the rest of them are kind of open for some of them are open for interpretation. Some of them are definitely open for interpretation. The next image, however, is definitely not open for interpretation. The little rat, or mouse, it looks like a rat, but he's on a mousetrap. He's on a better mousetrap to free M.O.D.O.K. But at the very start, he gets some help getting the ball rolling on his better mousetrap from Dr. Octopus's limbs, his extra limbs, what makes him Doc Ock. So that's a definite. That can't be anybody else. That's exactly who that is. Now, all of these champions, to me, would be good additions to the game. They honestly would. But again, it doesn't mean they're going to be in the game at all, period. It's not. You can't trust everything you hear. So like I said, just completely take everything with a grain of salt as far as this kind of stuff goes. Don't believe everything that you hear. Have, a little bit of doubt and a little bit of curiosity of your own for things. And that's going to be it, guys, for this episode, as late as it is. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll be back in probably about 10 hours with the regular video for tomorrow. Later, guys.